So Wat Pho is around the corner here, but I know I can get a Wi-Fi signal at that Cafe Amazon. So I'm trying to save it for the last stop. So right now I'm at Tien Pier. It says the entrance right here. I can assume it's up in here though. So anyway, I'm gonna go across the Chao River. That's the main river here, and I'm gonna go over to Arun, and so that's gonna be my very first stop. And then I'm gonna come back, and I'll go to Wat Pho. And I was kind of thinking about just walking around the area too, like wasting time, just because I mean it's kind of cool, you know. So I don't know. It looks like there's a whole bunch of different ways you can take a not a ferry to get to Arun. Arun is literally like I should be able to see it from up here. I think it's like right across. Okay, yeah, there it is right there. So it's basically like 30 cents to get on a ferry, and it literally just goes straight across. And so that should be really, really fast. And there it is right there, Arun Ferry. So as long as stuff's in English, you can pretty much figure it out. You know, like where to go or how to go. You know, you may have to walk for like 5 minutes and look, you know, but you'll find it. But so anyway, this is the number one temple that I was wanting to go to. But so this, I don't know really what that is. The different flags signifies different things. Like that one, maybe that one goes like a long distance, and maybe the green one goes a short distance. I don't know. Or it stops. It still goes this full length, but it stops. And then that's a little Klong boat down here below, which I've already ridden on one of those. I've already got that experience. So now I'm gonna go buy a ticket, and then when I come back, I'll probably get another smoothie or try something new. I may try something new today. I don't know yet. And anyway, try to get I got my phone with me, so I'm gonna try to make sure I get like a Wi-Fi signal somewhere, and then I can just book a little scooter ride going back. And I think there's a little market too, so I want to walk around, you know, check it out. So first things first, let's go over here to Arun, take pictures, and this is like the number one temple that I wanted to see. And then the second main temple is the reclining Buddha, Wat Pho. But I'll probably go through this market and check it out, and I'm pretty sure it goes all the way through to the next stop. Alright, so this lens is so wide you probably can't see, but there's all kind of trash in this water. This water looks nasty. But they just dump trash in here, it looks like. Or it probably, yeah, maybe it got any kind of bad weather and stuff, it probably blew a lot of it in there. Let me get this shoulder strap fixed a little bit better, where it's more comfortable on me. But this is a good little view of Bangkok. So kind of in this distance, I think this is the direction I came from right here. I could be mistaken, but it looks like more of the higher rise. So this N8 is the Tien. And that's what, I'm surprised the ferry isn't already back here. It seemed like it would have already been back. It's just going like, I thought it just literally goes across, but maybe they wait until there's a full, you know what I mean, make the most of the gas or whatever. You know, wait till it's a full ferry before they make the trip back, probably. But not too hard to figure out and stuff. You got the Arun over there, and you got little Klong boats in that direction. That's about it. Anyway. Going to be difficult to figure out the whole boat system, but as long as there's a person at a desk, I mean, it's pretty easy. If I had to, click on which type of boat on a kiosk, I probably wouldn't have been able to figure it out, especially if it was in Thai. But this, there's a woman there, and you just tell her what you want, and she tells you if you're at the right place and all that. So, all right, so here's the ferry. It didn't take too long. I was only here about maybe 5 minutes or something like that. Yeah, I think it goes every 10 minutes. But, and it kind of does like a weird route. It doesn't go straight across. It kind of, they give you a little bit of a boat ride with it, I guess. I don't really need that, but. So I'm gonna go up here to the front. I'm always bad about like sitting where I can't get a good view to record. Sorry. I'm gonna sit up here so I can see some stuff. Tell you what, maybe better in the shade. I didn't think about that. Let's get in the shade. I'm probably blocking my view, but at least I'm out of the sun. So this is the, I don't know if it's got a name. I think it's just Arun Ferry. I mean, I wouldn't see why you would call it anything else, I guess. And so that's the hop-on, hop-off bus in the distance. Let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. I got this wide-angle lens, which is great for vlogging, but trying to get real into the detail on certain things, can't do it. But so anyway, that's the boat. You can kind of get on and off as much as you want all day for like $5. And so if you're kind of getting around, just wanting to like see some stuff or in between, like, I don't know, you'd have to know where you're going, but I mean, if you just want to get off the boat at the next pier and just kind of, what I mean, walk around that little area and shop and stuff. And then the only thing is, how often is this boat gonna come back? You know what I mean? Or a boat. I don't know how many hop-on, hop-off boats that they got. So, I mean, you may be waiting an hour. I don't know. But yeah, this thing filled up pretty quick. So, anyway, and over here, that's I believe that's the temple I saw yesterday. Not the temple, but what is a temple? But the one I saw on the Klong ride. I think it kind of looks like that. Of course, there was a gigantic Buddha statue, so maybe that wasn't it. I don't know. Either that or some things you can't really see until you're right up at it, because there's a building and the angle and stuff. But so we got a hop-on, hop-off bus. You got a Klong. I think that's just another Klong boat, but so yeah, I was surprised you don't see, maybe there's a rule against it, but I don't see anybody like fishing boats and stuff out here, or just like people, in general. So maybe this waterway is only for those type of boats. Like maybe individuals can't really, use it or something. I don't know. But you sure don't see any individuals, using the river. That's one thing I have noticed. Anyway. Oh, and about the grab ride. So I think that was a PCX Honda, and it didn't have any kind of grab rail on the back, and the guy didn't have any kind of like jacket or anything where I could like grab a hold of. It was just like a tight shirt, and I asked if I could, he didn't speak English either. So I was like, I was trying to reach at his shirt, and he kind of like, shrugged his shoulder, like pulled it up, so, because I guess it pulled on him, and I'm like, no, I don't want the guy to wreck, so I just held the back of the seat real tight. It wasn't the most comfortable. Like, I kind of see some of the Grab drivers, they have it's like a better setup. They got like a little rail. Some of them even have stuff to carry your bags, like on the back. Oh, and one little side note before I get off this boat. I guess I zoomed in on this. It was a guy driving. He had his youngest son standing on the floorboard of the scooter where his feet go. And then his oldest son was sitting on the back. They were going, all three of them were going, I thought that was like, this is cool, It's something you'd never see in Mississippi. This woman got her store, taking it with her. I was gonna give her a hand, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know how heavy that is for one thing. Plus, I feel like I'm gonna mess up her system, and I'd probably hit somebody with it, with the bags, you know. So maybe it's better. I don't know. I just observe.
No, wait for mommy.
Costume foreign ไหมคะไม่ค่ะคือแอคเซอรี่ฟรีนะวันเซ็ตของผมใช่
这里看掉吗？We want water free. One more. Sure have sand.
Hello. Thank you.
Free water.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Stop your hand, sir. Stop your hand. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, so give us a little ticket. So it's $200 to go to Wat Arun, and Wat Pho was $300. And it's crazy that the cheapest is the one I want to go see. But so here's my little ticket. I'm gonna put that up. I don't think I'm gonna save every little thing, but it's kind of cool to have stuff like that. So one thing they do, they give you a bottle of water. I thought that was nice. I'm about to drink this thing right now too. Yeah, this place is like photographer paradise, I think. So, anyway, let me set this down real quick. I'm just gonna leave it rolling because I'm just opening this bottle of water. Okay. Okay, now we're ready to roll. Got some water in me. So I guess I'm just going, well, this is kind of cool. It explains everything, you know? So they got where you can rent costumes and stuff here. It's kind of neat. I think I'm gonna do all these because this answers a lot of people's questions, you know, about Buddhism and stuff. I don't know. I don't know if you can see all that. Anyway, there's some of the costumes, like Buddhist types costumes, and so this is different types of meditation. This is really cool. It's got all this stuff. Knowingbuddha.org is the website. I'm sure all these, so I'm not gonna go through. So if anybody was curious, knowingbuddha.org. Okay, that's where the soul goes. Who is the Buddha? What is merit? The gift of anger? I don't know about that.
Who got that?
Traditional little Thai clothes and stuff. It's kind of cool. Let me get in the shade up here. And here's the entranceway. You got this tall little garden stuff here. So I'm gonna do like I always do, or I've been doing. I'm gonna go through and do video first, and then I'll come back and do some stills. And I'll probably be here for a minute too. So, necklaces. Excuse me. This whole photography thing is a big deal here with with the costumes and everything. I've probably seen 60 people dressed up just in the first 3 minutes. Alright, I don't know what this is, but they're all covered up. Maybe they're cleaning them or something, but those are just Buddha statues, obviously. Elephants are like a really Thai sort of thing, I've noticed. Some lily pads. And doing construction up here. Okay, so you see all the little jewels and glass on the side here. Let me put my water up, just to, even if it is allowed, I don't want to take a chance on spilling it, you know, in here. So. Do not stand and take photos near the stairs. Okay, so I want you to go ahead and go on in, it looks like. Let's see, I don't know where people were putting their shoes, so. Okay, so I'm not really sure. This is all, I think it's all one thing, like all water room, but it's like more like a side temple, I think. So I'm going to the main one. There's little buildings all around here. Prong, I think this is the name of these little steeples or little points, whatever you call them. Step over here. I think they're doing a TikTok. That was neat. Yeah, there's nothing about dressing up that I want to do. It's too hot for all that. Those clothes look hot. But still, it's cool. You know, it's cool to see it. Not cool for Andrew to wear it, but it's cool for Andrew to see it. There's more of these. I gotta take a picture of this guy. There's a little bit too much walking to do all video. Alright, so I'm just gonna have a lot of footage to stitch together. That's what it's gonna look like. That's okay. I guess if I was working as a photographer in Thailand, this would be my daily work here. I mean, these people stay busy. I know I've seen about 12 photographers here. Okay, which way to go? This way? All right. It's kind of weird too. You'll see like all this traditional religious, Thailand stuff, and then you'll go right next door and it's like a little gift shop, with like some little, cheap toys and stuff. So, but I'm sure there's a lot of kids that come here in schools, and you know what I mean. I get it. It doesn't matter. Plus, it brings in money, so you got to have some of the generic, souvenir type stuff, tourist stuff. But look at that, good Lord. Let me get in the shade so I can get a better look right there. Yeah, I'm gonna get a picture from this angle. Get out of the shade though. Okay, this is kind of cool. So I was kind of looking for a floating market. I see there's one listed right there. See how much this 800 baht for one.
1 hour trip to the Klong Canal, the Thonburi, the 1 hour, the small boat, the long tail boat, that start from here around to the Klong Canal, the Thonburi, the floating market, the orchid farm, the big Buddha, the 1 hour. Whew. Finish out the side, okay. The long tail boat.
How do you, the one that goes to Chinatown? How much?
Chinatown Pier number 1.
Pier 1. How much is that? Or is that a different?
I need one. How many people?
Just one.
Just one. 1,400 baht.
1,400.
One boat, one people, private boat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Start now. Okay, you can see the boat then.
Okay.
Thank you.
So 1,400 baht. That's too much. I can get on a grab ride. I can get on the. I can go to Wat Pho and go down to Chinatown probably for 80 baht on the back of a scooter. I mean, you don't get the experience of the the boat ride, but I've already been on the boat. Like, I've seen the water. It's cool and all, but I don't necessarily need to see it again though. Let's see. I don't know what's in there. Maybe that's like the museum part. So, I'm glad they gave me this bottle of water. It's helping. It is hot today. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's like decorative ice cream. I don't know how much it costs, but I will find out in a minute. So that's cool. It's like a little map. Old original hall. We're here. Where are we? So we're right here. I think I'm just going to go around here. I'm not going to go to all this other. Another money exchange. That's another thing. I didn't know if there'd be money exchanges nearby. So, oh, and this is a good place to buy elephant pants from what I hear, because you have to have elephant pants on, or at least you can't go in shorts inside the temple or anything like that. So it's nice that they have something you can buy on the spot that's cheap to put on just to get through, Here's some more shirts. I'm trying to stay away from more like the touristy type clothing, but I would like to get something. To have. There's some shoes. Nice shoes. Okay. Those are nice little sandals. They're real nice.
The jute bag?
Let's see, more elephant. It's just that I knew when I got home I wouldn't need any of this, That's the only thing. I just look at this. I definitely will get something. Somebody got something to drink. That looks kind of like the little tapestry I bought my mom. So, how much? I'm just curious. Oh, okay. How much?
350.
350. Okay.
First sale morning you can discount 300 baht.
300.
Yeah, which one?
Okay.
Thailand.
Let me think about it. I'll think about it. It's okay. I'll walk around. I'm gonna see what everybody's got. I'll come back. Outside.
Walk I
don't know what she said. It didn't sound too good. But yeah, because I'd paid 300 baht for the one at and I liked it a little bit more. It didn't have the word Thailand on it, but still. So there's toilets. I don't know what's around there. Yeah, I always got to remind myself too, like most of the places around here is more like touristy, you know what I mean? They think they can upcharge just because it's a tourist place. But then again, 50 baht is not much. That's about like $1.10. So, but then again, for them it's a lot of money.
And valuables. Please carry your bag in front of you.
All right. I want to drink the rest of this water real quick. Find a garbage can and throw this away. Okay, so this is Temple of Dawn, aka Wat Arun, and I'm sure it has another name that's really long as well. Like the traditional Thai name. Okay. Alright, let's go to the top, right? Everybody wants to see what's at the top. At least I do. Let me adjust this little shoulder strap. Oh man, it's some steep steps. Each step's about maybe, looks like around 16 inches high. I can only imagine the Thai people, you know, trying to get across. Sorry. Oh man, can't go up in here. So this is as high as you can go. It's still gonna be a good picture though. Okay, zooming out here. And there it looks like people taking pictures and videoing over there, so let's go this way. That's okay, that's okay. Yeah, less people this way, so. Everybody's all sweaty. I don't know why it's so hot today. Like yesterday it wasn't too bad. Yesterday it wasn't bad at all. It's really unusual architecture. Like weird angles and stuff. Doesn't look like it at the last temple, all the angles and everything were kind of, I don't know, it could have been the age that it was built, or the era, or whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm surprised I don't have any kind of rail right there you can grab a hold of. Yeah, I can't get up that way either. Good Lord. Yeah, you see, I hate to grab a hold of that. Yeah, the only way to get down is these steep steps. Good Lord. Each step's like 16 inches. I can only imagine people that fell from there. Look at that. There's like no rail or anything. I guess if they put a rail up, that would ruin the architecture. Stuff like that. Okay, so this is Arun. So I think it's gonna be like yesterday. I'm gonna be able to see a lot of, or pretty much anything I want to see, all in a row, like pretty quickly. So that was Arun. It was pretty cool. Just something neat to check out. Look at that, way up there. Gosh, imagine having to climb those steps. At least, all right, so at least they have a guardrail that they made. I guess it's too steep. Like if you didn't have that rail right there, you'd just straight up fall off. 16-inch steps. And then going straight up. Good Lord. Okay. Now let's go through that little market that's across the ferryway. And, yeah, and then it'll be time to go to Wat Pho after that. And then I'll go to that little cafe Amazon, or coffee Amazon, whatever it is, and get a scooter grab ride probably to, I don't know, I guess I'm gonna go straight to Chinatown from there. I'm not super hungry now, but I feel like at some point I will be. And there was also one thing that was kind of cool. I don't know how to really find it again, but I did happen to like see a bookstore. So I buy and sell books. So the curiosity, you know, I got to see what it's all about. But I definitely don't want to buy anything from here, really, because I mean, it's not that it's that overpriced, but it's overpriced. You know. I mean, again, it's only like 50 cents, maybe $2 over. But, you know, this is kind of, I don't know, part of the experience, or the joy of something is to be able to get it so cheap that, you know. Let's see. Oh man, I got this camera up. Shoot. I could probably make some money right today just taking these pictures. You know what I mean? Shoot, honestly, this is probably how I would make some side money if I was here. Like working for whatever company it is that takes the pictures of the tourists here.
We predict that this temple might be about 600 years ago. Now follow the small streams right there. And on the old pagoda.
That went pretty quick. Alright, so that's what pho. I can only imagine how hot those people are in those clothes. There's no way. And I didn't even have to wait. Like the boat was, I mean, they just opened the gates. That's cool. Alright, so that was 5 baht. I don't even know what that is on I mean, that's nothing really. That's about like 15 cents, I think. Maybe the equivalent of that. So let me get it back over here in the shade. Yeah. So now, hopefully they got a little AC in that little market. That's another reason I want to go in it. Just cool off. It was. So this is the first temple too where it wasn't like extremely air conditioned, like outside, like the temperature. Normally, like when I would go to a temple, like the spots were, it's just the location, the altitude and stuff like that. It was a little bit cooler. But here, not so much. Here it was hot. I think it was hotter in here than it was like downtown, like Sukhumvit, where I was. So anyway, that's Wat Pho. It's real cool, you know. It's definitely really nice to take pictures of. You know, have somebody to pose in front of it, stuff like that. I just wanted a few little snapshots, just to, you know, remember I was here. But so now I'll go over across the canal. Oh man. Yeah, so that's 10 baht total. So I guess it's 35 cents there and back, or 30 cents there and back, somewhere around there. So not bad at all. Of course, I mean, what are you doing? You're just going literally right across. Oh, I need something like, not ice cream, but something frozen, like frozen fruit, or smoothie, or ice, something I can get down quick, like an ice milk tea or something. I'm like dripping sweat.